If I gave you unlimited money, where
Yeah.
would you live? I'm talking upper 1%. Where would you live? Money's not an issue. You can live wherever you want. Where would you go?
I got to pick one place.
You'd probably go California, wouldn't you? Would you go Manhattan?
I'd go Manhattan Beach.
Yeah.
I'd go Manhattan Beach with a view of the ocean.
Because you're not worried about the tax. Because if you have that much money, you're not worried taxes.
It's a very hard
inflation.
place to argue with. When you wake up and you look out your window, your large panes of window, and it's 75 and breezy, and there's the ocean, and I can go stroll and play some tennis, get a workout in, walk the beach.
Don't have to drive.
So
that eliminates traffic.
Get myself a delicious cup of coffee from my coffee spot.
Dodger game's not too far.
And if I do have to drive, I'll get in my golf cart or my electric scooter and go down to Manhattan Village and have a nice meal at Salt and Love and Salt with my lady. It doesn't get much better than that. Now Napa Valley, Marin County has got something to say.
Yeah, but
Santa Barbara,
there's just not enough. Not
enough life.
There's not. Yeah,
not enough life, right?
I mean, I don't need to be right on top of people, but I don't.
But LA is a real city.
It's just the traffic.
LA is
That's the only
it's
thing.
just the
Get
traffic.
rid of the traffic.
But when you're in the bubble of Hermosa Beach, Manhattan Beach, really hard to argue with. So I think about it every 10 minutes.
Oh, really? Moving back?
I just think about that question every 10 minutes. Where would you go? I give you $30 million right now.
I don't know. I've never thought about it. I really haven't thought about it.
Yeah.
There's certain parts that I miss about LA, but I don't, because I got to go there. I was there 2 weeks ago shooting the show. I got to go back this week shooting that show. That traffic is so bad where it makes me go, fuck this, man.
So
and then also you see how everyone's on top of each other, how busy it is.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
And
God.
here's the other
After
thing.
coming out here.
Yeah, and here's the other thing about it. The truth is,
Crime too.
I also want my children. So when my children are happiest and thriving, that's where I want to live. So in a way, when you ask me that,
It's not Hermosa or Manhattan.
it's not Hermosa, Manhattan.
Now I'm asking, because you have older kids, but you have little kids too.
Little kids too.
So let's see. That's a different question.
It's a different question because the people
Let's
in
say
Texas
kids
I
are
really
old.
love.
Let's say kids are older out of the house. All of them are older out of the house. You're probably going Manhattan.
I'm going Napa Valley. I'm going Manhattan. I'm going maybe somewhere in Europe, but no, not really. But I mean,
You're not going Europe. No.
but
You're kidding.
Manhattan Beach, Hermosa Beach. I mean, it's so hard to argue with. It's just like, how do you argue with the beach and that?
I'm a
weather?
little different because I really don't go out. You're more of a people person. You'll go out, you do your
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
I'm good if I just had a lot of land and if I had my own shop and I can have people come there. I'm good with it.
Yeah. Yeah. It depends on what your needs are. But when you see the ocean every day, it's hard to argue with that air. There's something about that ocean, man.
Yeah, here's the thing about the ocean. I mean, it's cool to see, but
Oh, I don't go to the beach. Don't get
yeah,
me
exactly.
wrong.
No,
no, you're not going to find me at the beach.
I love the beach.
Sure.
I love the beach. When I first moved to LA, I was
don't.
surfing all the time.
Sure.
I love the beach. We'd play beach volleyball.
Great.
When you're there, when you actually live on the beach, here's the thing for people that never lived in LA and people that live close to the beach. I've lived Marina Del Rey. My townhouse was on the
Yes.
beach. My backyard was the beach.
Yes.
After about 4 or 5 months, you go, okay. And you never really go.
Never really
you take
go
it
to
for
the
granted.
beach. We would go to the beach on a Sunday when I organized it, and that was great, and that was
Far
fun.
few in between.
Sure.
You know?
And then somehow we just find a reason not
Even
to.
even now, like I'm on Lake Travis, like I have access to boats,
I'll give
jet
you a
skis.
boat. I'll give you a boat. You won't get in it. I could have told you that.
Listen, we've been here 5 months now, almost 6. Now that Tiger has fucking baseball every weekend, we haven't since he started travel ball. We haven't been on the lake.
We have a
once.
friend who has a boat, bought a boat.
Yeah.
He's on Lake Travis or on the lake, has not gotten in the boat yet.
Well, that's the best. That's the advice. He goes, listen, you're on the lake. Everyone will tell you get a boat. It's the worst mistake you make.
Because you're just on
It costs so much money to maintain the slip,
You're
all
gonna
that
fish?
shit.
What are you gonna do?
And he goes, and you're gonna use it like twice.
Yeah. What are you going to do? You want to go
wrecked.
swimming? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. You have a pool. You want to get in the lake.
Yeah, it's just it is what it is.
You can get
where
on
would,
if you
where
like
would
to
you live,
drink on the
Chin?
boat.
Money's not an issue. Where would you live?
It's funny you say that, though. I've never really thought about that, but when we were in Nashville, I think for one of your shows, we went to Nashville, and me and my ex at the time, or ex now, but my girl at the time, we were just driving around looking at all the different houses. We're like, this would be a freaking dope ass place to live.
Yeah.
So Nashville.
Here's the thing, because you drive around, dope place to live. Here's the thing. What you realize is any state you go to,
Tell them.
there's going to be a part
Tell 'em.
that you would be happy to live in if money's not an issue. It's every state has that area. So when you think of Nashville, when you think of South Carolina, when you think of Charlotte, parts of Florida, Montana, there's areas in there that are built for people with a lot of money, and they all kind of look the same, and it's the best place you've ever been. And they're built for the elite, and they're built for those pro athletes. Even in Salt Lake City, those are those
I'll find
areas.
you that place in Salt
Denver.
Lake. I'll find that place in Albuquerque. I'll find
I'll find
place
that
in San Antonio.
in New Orleans. So in New Orleans, right? If you're in the French district, you don't want to raise kids there. It's fucking dicey. But you go 3 miles. It's called the Garden area. You go 3 miles, and you Sandra Bullock's house, Matthew McConaughey, the Who's Who. That's where the New Orleans Saints live, and you're like, oh my God, I could live here. Oh, could ya? Yeah. Oh, could ya?
Yeah, there are
Now
these little
there's
pockets.
like LA has multiple areas like that. That's why LA is great. And you go to Pasadena, you go to Burbank, you go to
It's a real city.
There's so many areas you could live in, but every state has that.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Now,
But do you not like
speaking
Nashville?
of
I like Nashville. My thing is, unless weather's an issue, like if Nashville gets a little cold. So like Utah, Denver, the snow, fuck off. Montana, fuck off. The Salt Lake, the snow, I can't do.
Yeah.
So take away snow, but I'm just saying, let's say the weather was the same everywhere. If you live in one of those areas, it's awesome everywhere.
yeah,
Everywhere.
yeah,
Yeah.
New Jersey, dope.
yeah.
I went to Rhode Island. I'm like, this is the best
Dude.
neighborhood I've ever
Oh,
seen in
my
my life.
God.
It's Rhode Island.
Island, yeah. Providence.
You go to certain, dude, Star Island. You go to certain parts of South Carolina, like, oh my God, I could live here.
Oh, yeah.
Mississippi.
Yeah.
The United States. It's
I
fucking
agree.
awesome.
Yeah, money buys you real comfort and a nice view.
And certain places are cheaper though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get yourself a crazy house for $800,000 in Mississippi.
And it's fantastic.
It's a whole different level.
Let's take a little break here. Listen.
Callen is so depressed and so done. So tell Schaub he wants to move back to California, and he thinks about it every 10 minutes. Every 10 minutes he's thinking about it. Remember, Callen only moved to Texas because he got a residency at Joe Rogan's Comedy Club. By the way, Brendan Schaub was just there doing Story Wars with Louis J. Gomez. Look forward to those clips coming up soon. But that's why Callen moved to Texas, and he talked to Schaub, and it was like, hey, Bubba, moving to Texas, and didn't think Schaub was going to follow him down there. But after releasing his comedy special, it tanked, and he even promoted it on Rogan, and it didn't matter. I think it's dawned on Callen, oh, I thought moving to Texas was going to be a boost for my career, stand-up wise, and all right, dummy followed me down, but maybe podcast wise, because we're going to be right next to Rogan, and we can go on to Rogan, and it'll be like the good old days. We'll go on to Rogan, and then our numbers will jump up, and that doesn't exist anymore. So now he's just sitting there depressed and like, oh, I might as well just go back to California. So something tells me this might be Callen's plan now, that like maybe a couple of months from now, Callen just goes to the shop. Look, Bubba, can't do it. Don't like it down here. Going back to California, so I guess we can't do the pod because you love Texas now, Schaub. So you stay. Me go, you stay. No follow. You got Rogan here. You love Texas. I'm a California guy, so I got to go back and podcast over. So something tells me that's probably going to end up happening in the very near future because Callen is depressed after that special tanked. And his whole plan of fresh start right next to Daddy Rogan. I go to church now, so I'm bonding with Rogan over that. Hasn't meant a damn thing career-wise, and he just needs to realize the best career boost he could ever do is to get away from Schaub and announce he's no longer on the podcast with Schaub and he's doing his own thing. But let me know your thoughts in the comments.